Hey there, beautiful people, and welcome to the solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo. This is Astrology for the People. The eclipse is exact at 7:06 p.m. on Thursday, the 1st of September 2016. This is round 2 of 2016 eclipse season. I would like to say that it's party time, but with Saturn, it's more like time to get down to business. And having this eclipse in Virgo as well, it's a really interesting time. So I'm going to drop in a little bit and explore the key players in this dynamic that's unfolding collectively at the moment, and share a little bit with you guys about that so you can really connect in with not just the challenges being presented by each of the planets at play, but also the support systems that they offer. Because as always, there's two sides to every energy, and eclipses are intense and they can be challenging, but they're also incredible opportunities to really set the tone for the next 6 months. And at the moment, the choices that we're going to make will either spin us off in the direction of nervous tension and overthinking and being quite volatile and snappy. When I say snappy, I mean I'm talking like literally tightly strung, doing. Or in the direction of really grounding into our maturity, really finding our sense of connectedness and being held by the present moment, and really, taking one step deeper into that enlightened space whereby we can be in allowance of what's happening, we can be in acceptance, and we can really respond rather than react to what's coming up and what's going on for us. So yeah, anyone who knows anything about Saturn, what better place to start? He gets a bad rap because really, just keeping an eye on the boys, really Saturn can be incredibly supportive in the way of a structure and grounding us into the physical reality, getting us in touch with the laws of the universe. Saturn is consequences of our actions. Saturn is karma. Saturn is the physical limitations of the world. And, in Virgo as well, it's very easy to forget that our bodies are not a ball and chain. Our bodies really hold us in this human experience. And the act of connecting with presence is so often disassociated from this essential thing that is our bodies, because our bodies are always present. Our bodies can't be in the future or in the past. They're bound by time. And so when we can connect to the sense of being held by our own body, we can really find a place of safety and calmness in that, where all that needs to be happening is happening already. Now, with Mercury and Jupiter in Virgo, there is a real tendency to spin off into monkey mind at the moment, where it's like, oh my God, I've got so much on my to-do list, all these little menial tasks to take care of, and I keep bumping into walls and shit's getting in my way, and And this was me this morning. I got tested on all the shit I'm putting on the table for you guys right now, because it really is a time of testing at the moment as well. So I'm the first person to say life is not a test, it's an exercise. But if ever there was a test, it's now. It's like we're up for promotion at the moment. Are we ready to really become the creators of our own realities? Or do we want to keep responding off old patterns, reacting, placing our energy and like kind of discharging and not using our energy and our resources constructively? So this is a choice that we have available to us. There's no success or failure. It's just a case of, are we ready? Are we ready to step into this new way of being? And if we are, this is an incredible gateway for that. To really say, I'm going to grow up, I'm going to put on my big girl pants, and rather than chucking a tanty when this goes down, I can be with what comes up, but I can make the choice as to where I want to place my energy and where I want to take it from here. We can go about getting our needs met in ways that are constructive, rather than ways that just burn energy and leave us feeling drained and depleted. So still keeping an eye on these little ones. I'm feeling the pull of my responsibility as a parent, and also my want to be in service, my desire and my need, my primal need really, to be in service to you guys too. And I think I mentioned already, this is like my 5th attempt at this today. I've kept being distracted or cut off by different things. It's been really, really interesting. I've had to practice letting go. I really have. There's a lot of rigidity between Saturn and Virgo. It's quite a rigid time. And if we hook into our goals and then we like get more and more and more tightly strung when stuff kind of seems to be getting in the way, you will pop. Like, you'll end up frying yourself out. It's really important at the moment to lend our flow to this process and realize that this temple keeper archetype, which is the higher octave of the Virgo energy, this is, I can just sweep. I can just sweep. And if something gets knocked on the floor, it doesn't matter, because in sweeping, I've already arrived. I'm fulfilled while I'm sweeping. I'm safe while I'm sweeping. And so really it doesn't matter how long it takes me to sweep. Yes, there are also the realities of the 3D world that we live in, and we have deadlines and we have places to be. And this is another way that tension between Saturn up in Saggy and this Virgo energy really manifests. Saturn saying, got stuff to do, places to be, other people that I have responsibilities to. And all of this is there as well. But underneath it, this is about surrendering to life and allowing life to happen, and realizing that we can be floundering with waves coming in different directions, or we can really ride the current here. And I really encourage you to do that. In order to do that, we need to be in our bodies. So this brings us back to the bodies again. The Virgo and the Saturn energy is actually really grounding. Yeah, so, I understand it. I have little humans pulling at my ankles when there's stuff that I really want to get done. But the reality is, it's like resistance is futile. That's true. It's very Buddhist foundation philosophy. But the reality is, a lot of these leaps in consciousness that got kicked off by that Uranian energy in the Yod from a fortnight ago, these leaps in consciousness aren't actually up, they're in. Right? So this isn't about us having to propel ourselves towards some destination. It's actually about us arriving more fully in what's here right now, what we're doing right now, what we're feeling right now, and moving into a place of allowance with that. Now, that doesn't mean getting walked over or getting stuffed around or not asking for what you need. Quite the opposite, because when we're in a place of presence and groundedness in our own bodies, then we're in a space of intimacy with ourselves, and we're actually able to better understand what it is that we are needing. And we're able to go about requesting what we need in a way that's responsive and connected with what's alive, as opposed to based on all of this compounded past stuff and just going to get people defensive. Like, it's not constructive. This is what I'm really connecting with on a deeper level now, that I'm really wanting you guys to take away from this video. If you take anything away from today, realize that this energy of frantic need to do stuff is not constructive to actually doing stuff. If your goal is getting stuff done, the best thing that we can do is to really ground fully in this place of having arrived, so that fulfillment shows up around us. There is always something else to do, and if we live in lack, we're going to see lack around us. If we live in a place of completeness and fulfillment, we can feel and we can really connect with everything being okay. If I get interrupted in my video to do some parenting, that's okay. It's just okay. So if you take anything away from today, please know that with this eclipse, everything is okay. And you will be given the life that you have demonstrated you are ready to take responsibility for. So I know that might land quite intensely for some people, but it's true. So if we can demonstrate that we're ready to really respond in a calm, conscious, loving, compassionate way, and this includes self-loving, then we're going to attract a life that's filled with those things. So I really encourage you to, put on your big girl pants and ground, get into your breath, walk the talk, remember what you know. Singing and dancing are great to de-stress. Put your feet on the earth. Knowing it is not enough. This eclipse is asking us to do it. But if we do it, then anything is possible. Because from this place we are connected to life, and life can move through us, and we will magnetically, magically start creating and manifesting more than we even dreamed could be possible. So I encourage you to connect with this. If you feel like you're getting hit really hard, you probably have a personal planet between like 5 and 13 degrees of one of the mutable signs. So Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Saggy. If you're wanting some more personalized support, please get in touch. It has taken me all day to really access the full depth of what is present in this chart. So I'm really interested to explore it further and how it's showing up for people individually, because it's a potent time. And are we ready for that promotion? If we are, it's time to show the universe. So yeah. Get in touch if you need. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe if you know someone that this would be supportive for. You can find me at www.theheartgarden.com.au. Massive, massive, massive love. I hope you're lapping up my gorgeous backdrop. I was set up outside, but I had kiddies screaming at me, so I decided to flow with it, and you get a nice shot of my screen door. It is such a pleasure to be with you, lovely ones. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't hesitate to reach out. So much love, and journey well. Let this one support you to deepen into your own magic and wholeness. Okay, talk soon. See you soon. Bye.